How has some of that? I mean, and you've had a few evolutions of the kind of context in which you operate, but let's just take the most recent one, post October 7, in this post-wartime era that Israel was in and still is in some ways. How did that change for you? What did that look like? Did people's behavior change? Did their attitudes change? Tell me a bit about how this experience changed philanthropy in Israel, if at all.
So, first of all, I think that after October 7th, there was no doubt that the civic sector of Israel, the people of Israel, actually sort of held the backbone of the country. Everything that was done post October 7th for the first 6 months were done by individuals who were supported by organizations, NGOs in Israel, who basically gave or performed all of the different activities that the country needed, because the country was lost and the government was lost for it was a whole period when people really sort of stepped up. And I feel that philanthropy understood the moment, understood the time that they need to step up, not only in Israel, but also Jews everywhere. The amounts of money that we sort of absorbed and disseminated were crazy. Never in my history of 20 years working in this field, I've never seen such a wild flow of cash. I have to say that sometimes during a war, during any kind of an emergency, not everything is the most thoughtful giving. To name a few, I felt like people really are trying to solve real issues that are problematic, like soldiers not having vests. However, this is not the role of philanthropy. And when we do it, we usually are not great at it. So we cannot buy vests for the army if the vests are not at code, or if we buy a helmet and the helmet is not a code and a soldier will die because of it. It's not a good idea. So but people feel like they need to do something, like they need to save or help or be there for everything that Israel needs. I think that sometimes during the war, it's best to ask people who work in that field how to sort of direct the funds.